Hello class, my name is Evgeny Gorokov. I'm here presenting Russian Heatwave 2010 case study. In this case study, we'll be covering introduction, overview, relevant information, selection of the case study, lesson learned, critique of the case study, conclusion, and references. The Russian heatwave of 2010 is an obvious reminder of the immense power and impact of extreme weather events. Stretching from late June to August, this prolonged weather anomaly brought scorching temperatures that shattered records nationwide. Moscow, the capital, experienced its hottest day in recorded history, with temperatures soaring to a staggering 100 degrees Fahrenheit in late July. Yet, it was not just the heat that disturbed Russia during this period. A coinciding drought exacerbated conditions, leading to water shortages and challenging agricultural consequences. The resulting wildfires, sparked by the dry conditions, blazed through forests and wetlands, leaving a trail of devastation. In this overview, we review the multifaceted impacts of this event, from its economic repercussions to the challenges it posed to public health and agriculture, shedding light on the profound lessons learned from this environmental catastrophe. A heat wave is an extended period of excessively hot weather, which may be accompanied by high levels of humidity. It is characterized by temperatures that are significantly above the average for a particular region and the time of year. Some sources say that temperatures must exceed the maximum temperature by 5 degrees Celsius or 10 to 12 degrees Fahrenheit over a 5-day period. Heat waves can seriously impact human health, agriculture, infrastructure, and the environment. They often lead to increased energy consumption for cooling purposes and can exacerbate issues related to air quality. Heat waves are a type of extreme weather event and are becoming more frequent and severe due to climate change. The Russian heatwave was a natural weather disaster that swept across Russia from late June to August, bringing record-breaking temperatures and severe drought conditions. Moscow witnessed its highest record temperatures as a scoring 100.8 degrees Fahrenheit, underscoring the intensity of the heat wave. Just for context, the average temperatures during summer are 75 to 80 degrees Fahrenheit. This prolonged period of extreme weather brought devastation to the nation's agriculture, leading to widespread crop failures and reduced grain yields. Additionally, the dry conditions to the landscape fueled uncontrollable wildfires, devastating forests and wetlands. The economic toll was substantial, necessitating significant grain imports. Moreover, the heat wave had a profound impact on public health, particularly affecting vulnerable populations. The heat wave resulted in a severe drought, leading to water shortages and impacting agriculture. Many rivers and lakes dried up, affecting water supplies for agricultural and domestic use. Crop failures were widespread, leading to significant reduction in grain yields, particularly wheat. The total death rate associated with the heat wave was 55,000 people. This number translates to many reasons like drownings, pre-existing health conditions that were aggravated by the smoke from brush fires, and more. The extreme heat and dry conditions created a perfect environment for wildfires to ignite and spread. Forests and wetlands across Russia were particularly vulnerable, and fires ragged out of control in several regions. The agricultural losses and damages caused by wildfires had a severe economic impact on Russia. The country had to import a substantial amount of grain to compensate for the reduced harvest. The heatwave had significant health consequences, particularly for vulnerable populations like elderly and those with pre-existing health conditions. Heat-related illnesses and death increased during this period. The Russian government declared a state of emergency in several regions affected by the heatwave and wildfires. Efforts were made to mobilize resources for firefighting and to provide relief to affected communities. The economic impact cost the country $15 billion. I researched this case study by utilizing the Case Studies in Disaster Response and Emergency Management book, a few related articles from different sources, and few YouTube videos. I selected this case because I'm originally from Russia, and I was unaware that in 2010 the country had a record-breaking temperature readings. Usually when people mention Russia, It does not relate to high heat. So I was very intrigued to research this case. The Russian heatwave serves as a powerful lesson in the urgent need for proactive climate adaptation measures. It underscores the critical importance of preparedness in the face of extreme weather events. This event demonstrated that even regions unaccustomed to such conditions can be profoundly affected, highlighting the necessity for comprehensive climate resilience strategies at both local and national levels. Moreover, the relationship of environmental, economic, and public health impacts emphasizes the importance of collaboration in mitigating the consequences of extreme weather events. During the Russian heatwave, several critiques emerged regarding various aspects of the response and handling of the crisis. Some of the key critiques include government preparedness and response. Some argued that the Russian government was not prepared to handle the magnitude of the heatwave. There were concerns about the effectiveness of emergency response mechanisms, including firefighting efforts and evacuation plans. Information dissemination, there were criticisms regarding the timelines and accuracy of the information provided to the public. Some argued that more proactive and transparent communication about the risks and necessary precautions could have been better protected citizens. Climate change and policy response. The heatwave brought renewed attention to the climate changes and its potential role in extreme weather events. Critics contended that Russia, like many countries, needed to implement more robust climate policies to mitigate the impacts of future events. Healthcare and public health. Some critics pointed out that the healthcare system faced challenges in dealing with the increased demand for medical services due to heat-related illnesses. This raised questions about the overall capacity and preparedness of the healthcare sector for such events. Environmental management and conservation. Critics raised concerns about the impact of wildfires on Russia's vast forests and natural ecosystems. They argued for improved forest management practices and conservation efforts to prevent and mitigate future wildfire disasters. The Russian heatwave of 2010 serves as a reminder of extreme weather events in the era of escalating climate change. The record-breaking temperatures, prolonged droughts, and devastating wildfires underscore the urgent need for proactive climate adaptation strategies. This case study illuminates the relationship between environmental, economic, and public health impacts, emphasizing the critical importance of collaboration and comprehensive preparedness plans. Moreover, the event highlights the significance of global climate actions, emphasizing the urgency of reducing greenhouse gas emissions to prevent future catastrophes. Here's the list of references that I use to research this case study. Thank you for watching.